Welcome to today's video, where we're diving into the fascinating world of Australian commemorative 50-cent coins. In this episode, we'll uncover the 5 most expensive and valuable pieces ever released. They're treasures of history, artistry, and rarity that continue to captivate collectors. Let's explore what makes them so highly prized and why they stand out as true icons in numismatics. First up, we're exploring the most rare and valuable. The 1970 Australian commemorative 50-cent Captain Cook coin stands out as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after pieces in modern Australian numismatics. Issued to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Captain James Cook's voyage to Australia, this coin immediately captured the imagination of collectors with its striking design and deep historical associations. More than just a piece of circulating currency, it represents a tangible symbol of national pride, exploration, and heritage. Today, it holds enduring appeal for both seasoned numismatists and new collectors, who are captivated by its beauty, rarity, and the story it tells of Australia's past. Its status as a prized treasure in the commemorative series ensures its ongoing demand in the market. The historical background of this coin adds significant weight to its desirability. Minted in 1970, the coin was introduced as part of a broader national effort to mark the bicentenary of Captain Cook's first landing on the east coast of Australia in 1770. Cook's journey is widely recognized as a pivotal event that reshaped the course of the continent's history. The Royal Australian Mint in Canberra was tasked with producing this commemorative issue, which became the first non-decimal 50-cent coin since decimalization in 1966. Beyond its numismatic function, the coin carried strong cultural resonance, aligning with commemorations and exhibitions across Australia that year, making it a cherished keepsake and an enduring reminder of national identity and exploration. The coin's design is one of its most celebrated features, making it a standout within the commemorative series. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Mackin, which was standard on Australian coinage of the era. The reverse, however, is where the artistry truly shines. It depicts a detailed image of Captain Cook, charting his course across a map of Australia, designed by Stuart Devlin, the distinguished goldsmith and coin designer. Struck in copper nickel, the coin has a diameter of 31.5 millimeters and weighs 15.55 grams, giving it a substantial presence in hand. The intricacy of Devlin's work, particularly in the mapping lines and Cook's likeness, makes high-grade examples visually striking. These design elements not only capture the spirit of exploration, but also highlight the coin's symbolic role in marking a major milestone in Australian history. Rarity plays a critical role in the value of the 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent coin. While millions were struck, the transition to the dodecagonal, 12-sided, shape in later years, along with the heavy circulation of the coin at the time, means that high-grade specimens are now scarce. Collectors place the highest premiums on uncirculated or near-mint state coins, where the intricate details remain crisp and free of wear. Certain varieties, such as coins struck with minor errors or anomalies during production, add another layer of rarity and desirability. As a result, pristine examples of this issue are increasingly difficult to find in today's market, and the demand for these has driven steady appreciation over the years. When it comes to market value, the 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent coin commands impressive figures, particularly in the best-preserved states. Circulated examples are widely available and modestly priced, but coins in superb uncirculated condition or those displaying rare varieties can achieve anywhere between $1,000 and $8,000, depending on certification and provenance. Auction results and private sales consistently highlight this range, showing a strong appetite among collectors willing to pay a premium for quality. Its combination of historical importance, aesthetic appeal, and scarcity ensures that it remains one of the most valuable Australian commemorative 50-cent coins, with prices reflecting both its past and its investment potential for the future. For collectors looking to add this coin to their collection, several practical steps can maximize its value and enjoyment. High-grade or professionally certified coins should always be prioritized, as condition is the single greatest driver of market price. The 1970 Captain Cook Australian commemorative 50-cent coin represents a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and rarity. It not only commemorates one of the defining moments in Australia's past, but also exemplifies the skill of its designers and the cultural significance of numismatic art. Its enduring appeal to collectors lies in its ability to serve as both an investment and a treasured historical artifact. Whether pursued for its striking design, its connection to Cook's voyage, or its increasing market value, it remains a coveted prize within the numismatic community. For those fortunate enough to own one, the coin offers both the satisfaction of ownership and the assurance of lasting worth, firmly cementing its status as a numismatic icon. And secondly, we're talking about the most valuable, the 1982 Australian Commemorative 50-cent coin, issued for the 12 Commonwealth Games in Brisbane, has steadily emerged as a hidden treasure in modern numismatics. While millions entered circulation, its growing recognition as a symbol of cultural pride and sporting history has lifted it above ordinary pieces of the same denomination. Collectors increasingly prize it not only for its distinctive design, but also for its enduring representation of Australia's identity on the world stage. This coin commands strong interest because it bridges everyday currency with historical storytelling, transforming what was once pocket change into a meaningful collectible. Its reputation continues to strengthen as numismatists view it as a gateway to understanding both Australia's coinage evolution and its national milestones. The historical significance of this coin is rooted in the 1982 Commonwealth Games held in Brisbane, a landmark event that showcased Australia's global sporting presence during a period of cultural resurgence. Issued by the Royal Australian Mint, this coin was more than a commemorative token. It became part of a broader narrative that tied currency to celebration of unity, competition, and progress. Coming after the 1970 Captain Cook and before the 1988 bicentenary issues, the Commonwealth Games 50 cent reflects a continuum of coins designed to immortalize moments of national importance. The Royal Mint's decision to circulate this design rather than limit it to sets emphasized its cultural role, ensuring that every Australian could engage with the symbolism of the Games directly through their change. The design and craftsmanship of the coin further reinforce its importance. The obverse features the standard portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Arnold Mackin, symbolizing continuity with the Commonwealth and its traditions. The reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin, depicts a stylized image of the Games symbol, a dynamic geometric pattern of lines forming a star-like emblem, accompanied by the inscription, 12 Commonwealth Games, Brisbane, 1982. Struck in copper nickel, the coin weighs 15.55 grams and retains the iconic dodecagonal, 12-sided, shape that defines the Australian 50 cent. Its artistic elements capture both modernist aesthetics and the spirit of athletic excellence, presenting craftsmanship that balances utility with symbolic meaning. Although the mintage was relatively high, scarcity arises in terms of surviving quality. Most coins circulated heavily, leaving them with scratches, wear, and discoloration. High-grade examples with sharp details are significantly less common, especially in uncirculated or proof-like condition. There are also known varieties, such as strike anomalies and die cracks, that appeal to specialist collectors. What makes this coin unique among commemoratives is that even dirty or circulated examples still hold interest due to their cultural symbolism. Unlike many other mass-issued coins, where poor condition eliminates demand, the Commonwealth Games 50 cent retains a following across conditions, reflecting its crossover appeal between casual and advanced collectors. Current market values show clear distinctions across grades. Circulated examples often trade for $200 to $500, which is already several times face value. High-grade uncirculated coins command $1,000 to $2,000, depending on strike quality and eye appeal. Certified examples in mint state can exceed $3,000, especially when sold through competitive auction platforms where collector enthusiasm drives bidding. Proof strikes, issued in sets, regularly achieve $4,000 to $7,000, with premium results for coins in flawless condition. As collector interest grows in Australian commemoratives, the Brisbane Games 50 cent has shown a gradual upward trajectory in value, reflecting broader demand for culturally significant coins. For collectors, identifying genuine examples is straightforward, though attention should be given to condition and edge definition. The The coin should display crisp lettering and well-preserved geometric lines on the reverse, which are often the first areas to wear down. Grading and certification add confidence to purchases, particularly for higher-end examples intended for long-term investment. Preservation practices, such as storing coins in acid-free holders and avoiding cleaning, are crucial to maintaining value. Collectors often recommend acquiring both circulated and mint-state examples to appreciate the contrast between everyday history and numismatic artistry. The coin's appeal is likely to strengthen as Australia's commemorative coinage enters a new era of collecting interest, with younger generations rediscovering the historical narratives embedded in designs like the 1982 Brisbane issue. As the Commonwealth Games continue to evolve, this coin serves as a tangible reminder of the event's legacy in Australia, giving it an enduring relevance that extends beyond its face value. The 1982 Commonwealth Games 50-cent coin endures as both a cultural artifact and a financial asset. It tells the story of a nation on the global stage, immortalized in metal through a design that remains instantly recognizable. It offers a modest yet steadily appreciating entry into Australian commemoratives, with potential for growth as more collectors turn their attention to modern coins of symbolic weight. For numismatists, it represents the blend of accessibility and significance, proof that even widely issued coins can achieve legendary status when tied to national milestones. This dual appeal ensures that the Brisbane Games 50 cent will remain a cornerstone in collections for decades to come. And thirdly, we're going to explore the most expensive and rare. The 2010 Australia Day 50-cent coin is a truly captivating and highly sought-after piece that holds a special place in Australian numismatics. This particular commemorative issue enthralls collectors not only for its poignant historical significance, but also for its remarkable scarcity in the highest grades, making it a prized treasure that is perennially in strong demand. Its appeal lies in the powerful convergence of national heritage and extreme rarity, creating a coin that is both a meaningful artifact and a standout numismatic investment. For enthusiasts of modern commemoratives, this coin represents a pinnacle of collecting, a tangible piece of early 21st century Australian history that continues to command attention and admiration in the global marketplace. The historical context of this coin is deeply rooted in the celebration of national identity and unity. It was minted in 2010 by the Royal Australian Mint to commemorate Australia Day, a national public holiday held on January 26 that marks the anniversary of the arrival of the First Fleet at Port Jackson in 1788. This coin was part of a broader initiative to celebrate the nation's diverse culture, landscape, and people through its currency. Unlike many other commemoratives, this issue was not part of a long-running annual series, but was a distinct and significant one-year type, further enhancing its unique status. It serves as a tangible connection to a specific moment of national reflection and celebration, capturing the spirit of early 21st century Australia. This coin's unique features are immediately striking and contribute significantly to its iconic status. The reverse design, crafted by renowned Royal Australian Mint designer Vladimir Gottwald, is a masterful and symbolic representation of the nation. It depicts a group of figures from various cultural backgrounds standing together joyously under a bright sun, symbolizing unity, diversity, and the bright future of Australia. The inscription, Australia Day, is prominently displayed, leaving no doubt as to its commemorative purpose. The obverse features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley, which is standard for the era. The coin's composition is copper-nickel, with the standard 50-cent size and weight, but it is the powerful and optimistic artwork that truly defines its visual appeal and makes high-grade examples so breathtaking. The extreme rarity of this coin, particularly in gem uncirculated condition, is the primary driver of its legendary status among collectors. While millions were minted for general circulation, the vast majority were immediately released into commerce and quickly became worn, scratched, and damaged. Finding a specimen that has been preserved in flawless mint state from the moment it left the press is an exceptional challenge. There are no major mint mark varieties or striking errors known for this issue, which means the entire collector focus is on the pristine quality and superb preservation of the coin itself. This scarcity of high-grade examples creates an intense competition among dedicated collectors, each seeking that perfect piece that has escaped the ravages of circulation. The market value for a 2010 Australia Day 50-cent coin in superior condition reflects its esteemed position. A typical circulated example holds little premium, but an uncirculated piece can command prices ranging from $50 to $200. However, the true prizes are those graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC. Specimens achieving grades of MS66 can be valued between $300 and $600, while those rare examples reaching MS67 have been known to fetch between $800 and $1,200 at auction. The absolute pinnacle, the handful of coins graded MS68, represent the peak of quality and can realize astonishing prices in the range of $2,000 to $4,000, or even higher when two determined collectors meet in a competitive bidding environment, a testament to its status as a condition rarity. For collectors aspiring to add this magnificent coin to their holdings, a strategic and informed approach is paramount. The absolute priority must be on condition and independent verification. Pursuing a coin that has been professionally graded and encapsulated by NGC or PCGS is the wisest course, as this guarantees the coin's authenticity and protects its state of preservation. This is not a coin to buy raw from an unknown source unless one possesses expert grading skills. Engaging with established numismatic dealers and reputable auction houses provides the best opportunity to acquire a high-quality example. Furthermore, connecting with fellow collectors in clubs or online forums can yield valuable insights into market availability and recent sale trends. Beyond its financial worth, the coin possesses a profound intangible value, serving as a lasting metallic testament to a modern vision of Australian community and shared destiny. It captures a specific and optimistic moment in the nation's continuing narrative, making it a deeply personal and historically significant acquisition for any collector. This powerful emotional resonance, combined with its objective scarcity, elevates it from a simple collectible to a cherished heirloom, ensuring its legacy and appeal will endure for generations of numismatists to come. The 2010 Australia Day 50-cent coin stands as a magnificent blend of profound historical symbolism, exceptional artistic design, and thrilling numismatic rarity. It is far more than mere currency. It is a cherished piece of national storytelling and a benchmark for modern commemorative collecting. Its enduring value and powerful appeal to numismatists both in Australia and across the world are firmly established, ensuring its place as a centerpiece in any advanced collection. For the discerning enthusiast, the pursuit of a high-grade example is a most rewarding endeavor, offering the dual satisfaction of owning a beautiful artifact and a sound investment that promises to be appreciated for generations to come. And at the end, we're exploring the 1977 Silver Jubilee 50-cent piece occupies a unique and exalted position, regarded not merely as a commemorative issue, but as a hidden treasure whose allure only intensifies with time. Its formidable status among collectors stems from a potent confluence of historical resonance, genuine scarcity, and profound cultural symbolism, setting it entirely apart from ordinary circulation pieces. Unlike many modern commemoratives minted in vast numbers, this coin's story is one of accidental rarity, a Commonwealth tribute that was largely overlooked and heavily used, making pristine examples exceptionally rare. It commands intense interest not in spite of its frequent discovery in worn or dirty condition, but because of it. Each circulated specimen represents a tangible, albeit weathered, piece of a pivotal national celebration, its survival hinting at a narrative far richer than its face value suggests. This coin has transcended its original purpose as a medium of exchange to become a quintessential object of desire for numismatists who appreciate the romance of the chase and the value inherent in historical significance over mere pristine beauty. The historical and cultural backdrop of this coin's issuance is pivotal to understanding its importance. 1977 marked the Silver Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II's accession, a significant milestone celebrated across the Commonwealth with great fervor. In Australia, this period was also one of intense national introspection and burgeoning identity, situated between the constitutional crisis of 1975 and the patriation of Australian law. The Jubilee coinage was part of a broader cultural moment of both loyalty to the Crown and a maturing national self-awareness. The Royal Australian Mint, an institution itself emblematic of the nation's post-decimal coinage independence, was tasked with producing this tribute. Its creation during this bicentennial-era context infuses the coin with a dual symbolism. It is an official emblem of royal allegiance and an artifact from a specific, transformative chapter in Australia's modern history. This context elevates it from a simple piece of currency to a numismatic time capsule from an era of both celebration and transition. From an artistic perspective, the coin is a masterpiece of symbolic design and craftsmanship. Its obverse features the mature Arnold Machin portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a familiar and dignified image that had become standard across Commonwealth coinage. The true numismatic brilliance, however, lies in its reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin. The design is a rich tapestry of Australian symbolism, featuring the Australian coat of arms prominently at its center, flanked by a series of iconic national motifs: a kangaroo, a lighthouse, a windmill, a sailing ship, and a lyrebird. These elements collectively narrate a story of nationhood, exploration, industry, and unique fauna. Struck on the large, 12-sided copper-nickel planchet unique to the Australian 50-cent denomination, its substantial size and weight provide a generous canvas for this detailed artwork. The craftsmanship required to strike such intricate detail on a hard alloy planchet was considerable, and this complexity itself contributed to the challenges of finding well-struck examples, adding another layer to its scarcity. The paramount factor driving the coin's legendary status is its extreme scarcity, particularly in high grades. While over 25 million were minted, a figure that seems high, the vast majority were immediately released into circulation and subjected to decades of heavy commercial use. The coin's intricate, high-relief design and multi-sided shape made it prone to rapid wear, bag marks, and detracting contact. Consequently, finding a specimen in gem uncirculated condition is a considerable numismatic feat. This has created a market where even heavily circulated, very dirty examples are collected with enthusiasm, as they are still genuine artifacts of the issue. Furthermore, a small number of proof-like specimens were struck for official mint sets, and these represent the absolute pinnacle for collectors, commanding astronomical prices. The search for these high-grade survivors, or for the rare and valuable mule varieties error, such as those struck on a round planchet intended for other coins, fuels a relentless demand that ensures no example, regardless of condition, is ever truly disregarded. The current market value for the 1977 Jubilee 50-cent reflects its extreme grade sensitivity and reinforces its investment appeal. A heavily worn, clearly circulated example, while historically interesting, may trade for a modest premium over its silver-less melt value, perhaps in the range of $10 to $20. However, the market escalates dramatically with condition. A choice extremely fine, EF, example can command between $50 and $100, while a low-end uncirculated, MS60, MS62, specimen can easily reach several $100s. The true market fireworks are reserved for coins graded MS65 and above, which can realize prices from $1 to several $1,000s at auction, a testament to their rarity. The proof-like specimens from the mint sets sit in a league of their own, with values reaching 5 figures for top-tier examples. This price trajectory is not static. It is propelled by growing collector enthusiasm, a finite supply of high-grade coins, and an increasing recognition of its status as a key date in the Australian decimal series, suggesting a strong potential for continued long-term appreciation. For collectors pursuing this numismatic grail, a methodical and knowledgeable approach is essential. The first and most critical step is authentication, as the coin's popularity has inevitably attracted electrotype counterfeits. These fakes can be identified by a seam line around the edge and a lack of sharp detail. Acquiring a coin that has been professionally graded and encapsulated by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC is the most secure method to guarantee authenticity, accurately assess grade, and identify major varieties. The 1977 Silver Jubilee 50-cent coin endures as far more than a collectible. It is a lasting cultural artifact that encapsulates a moment of national celebration and a poignant symbol of the unpredictable nature of numismatic rarity. Its journey from a common circulating commemorative to a celebrated rarity is a narrative that resonates deeply with collectors, embodying the thrill of the hunt and the appreciation for history held in one's hand. As a financial asset, its value proposition is robust, underpinned by an irreplicable historical context and a supply of high-quality specimens that can only diminish over time as they find permanent homes in advanced collections. Its appeal is dual-faceted, attracting both the historian captivated by its story and the astute investor who recognizes a tangible asset with a proven record of appreciation. This coin stands as a definitive pillar of modern Australian numismatics, a piece whose significance and value are destined to be celebrated for generations to come.